A lot of news breaking, and a lot of it is very good for the President of the United States. So the best piece of news for the President of the United States is that he went to the tarmac to greet a bunch of North Korean prisoners who had been released. It was 3 North Korean prisoners rather than 5. 3 North Korean prisoners who had been released. They were American citizens. And here is what it looked like when the President of the United States greeted them on the tarmac at the Joint Air Force Base in the Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland. Okay, so you can just see him greeting these guys as they get off the plane. And it is, in fact, a pretty amazing thing. Now, Trump went on, he talked to the press, he did what Trump always does, right? And it's just the best of Trump, right? So Trump gets these guys out, right? I mean, these guys are released, they come back. Trump says now that he's going to meet directly with Kim Jong-un on June 12th, so that is coming up in the very near future, and we'll have to keep an eye on that, obviously. We don't know how those negotiations are going to go, but all of these guys thanked President Trump for getting them out. Trump then proceeded to go out there and brag about the ratings that he was getting at 2 a.m. and talk about how they'd been treated excellently by the North Koreans, which, of course, is not really true. But here's the thing. I think the American public have learned to separate out the Trumpy from the good stuff that he's doing. I think that the longer Trump's presidency goes on, the less people are worried as much about the kind of crazed nature of the Trump presidency, and the more they're looking at the policy, because right now the economy is doing very well. Instead of trading 5 terrorists for Bo Bergdahl, a traitor, instead the President of the United States traded no